Good evening, folks. This is Darth Rabbit 07 coming to you with another review. And before we get started, I just want to say thank you to all 73 of my current subscribers. It goes a long way. If you got a moment, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. With that all said and done, we're going to get into my newest review. And it's huge. There's like a huge thank you I want to give you to two entities. I want to give a huge thank you to Think Media for the tips and stuff, for helping me make these guys better along the way. And check them out. They're great people to be taking class from. That I'm taking class from this week in the YouTube Influence Challenge. And then also like to thank for the figure that I'm getting ready to review. I want to thank Comic Envy Raw. Thank you guys again, all you, to letting me, make payments on something I wouldn't be able to afford otherwise. With all that said and done, the housekeeping up, let's get this out here and take a look at. Just like I was saying, everything about this guy is huge, even the box. It's Scorponok from Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron trilogy. This guy, I didn't ever own him as a kid, and as an adult, being able to get my hands on this, it's been really, really awesome and spectacular. I want to take a closer look here at the box on the front there and let you see. There's Optimus from Earthrise getting the squeeze from him. You got some other random bots in action back here. You got the Ark. You've got someone shooting off. I guess it's from his arm cannon on the side. And that's the cool thing about the box art, is it really will go around and reveal something else. And all I can see, it's not actually coming this way. Action's coming from right this way, and it looks to be like Megatron is firing on Scorponok. So that's a really, really cool piece there. Love the way that they do the box art. On the back of the box, we have the obligatory product shots of what it does. It's a giant robot. It has a smaller robot head. Head comes off, and then this little head comes off and gets smaller. So it's Zarek, Mega Zarek, and Scorponok, the combined form. And stuff he changes into is this Micromaster base here, just like he did in G1. And then also he turns into as a beast mode, and he's a giant scorpion tank of doom. So we're going to get this guy, like I said, out of the box and get him set up here. Thanks again for watching. Please, anybody that hasn't subscribed, do so down below. And I'm going to pause for a moment. And out of the box, it's just easier to go ahead with this guy and show off next to a 40-inch, no, it's a 32-inch tabletop monitor, how big he is. He's humongous. I love that he has these blast effects that are right here on his arm, showing off the, he can take, that's the other part, it can look like he's being hit by it, or he can be shooting it. Love the head mold on that. Is got great detail, and I'm going to the other robots here in just a moment. As you can see, he's got waist articulation for such a big fella. He's got the swivels in his thighs. He's got the knee bends. He's got the ankle rockers, as I've got them also demonstrated there. Just a really, everything about this compared to the other Titans figures, Metroplex, Platinum, Fortress Maximus from years past. This guy is tight all around. He has no trouble striking a pose and hanging on to it, and he just looks magnificent. I'm going to try to do a quick little tour around the block here, let you see him from the other angles and sides before we move forward. Just so if you're ever on the fence about getting this guy, you're getting a solid package all the way around. You don't have to put no decals on this one like you had to put 138 little stickers and labels on all the little itty bitty bits and whatnot that you had to do on Triptychon. This is more of his backpack there. All this is solid, and then he's got these little flaps right here so you can't bust those trickier poses. Like I said, there's the ankle rockers again, and you can see how his legs tuck away in the back and see how all that stuff works out. We're going to keep going around the block here. And hopefully I didn't bend it too much, but I bent the gun a little bit out of proportion there. But he's an absolute beast on the battlefield. I'll try to rock his back a little bit. And he's just He's huge, just like Think Media. Guys, thank you again for putting on such an excellent class this past couple of days. Look forward to the next few and getting through it. Tomorrow morning's the halfway point, and finishing off and then incorporating what I learned with what I know so far to become as successful as they are. They have been a really golden group. So if you don't know who Think Media is and you're trying to be an upcoming YouTuber, I highly suggest you go check them out, guys. They got all of the knowledge that you'll ever need to make yourself better. I'm going to pause this and get some figure comparisons going here. One moment, please. Before going to beast mode, here he is with, of course, Commander class Jetfire, Voyager class, no, actually that was Leader class, but it's actually a Voyager class figure. Earthrise Optimus Prime. There's Earthrise Dirge, his feet, and then a basic figure being held, fighting for his life, is Scrounge. He was another exclusive Technobot set released a couple years back, and you know, Scorponok being the big mighty thing, he has his own zip code. He's huge. So with that said, I'm gonna get this guy into his Scorpion mode and show off the 360 there. One moment. And here is Scorponok in his most excellent beast mode, as known for. He's got some blast effects shooting out of the top of his scorpion tail there. He's got his heavy cannons and armament there. I mean, this is just somebody you do not want to walk into a battle with and try to think that you're going to come out of it unscared or unmarred. He's going to mar you. He's going to brutalize you. He's really awesome. And as the headmaster there in the front, you can see his little scorpion eye and his mandibles, his cannons again. As we keep going around the side, you can see more detailing with the back of the scorpion body and the other, you know, armaments, the legs. And then when you get back to the tails, when you finally do see some waffling and some other stuff there. But I mean, for a base former, of all the base formers I got, he is a lot of fun to have in hand, and the most fun of the bigger ones that I've had with, period. Because everything is just tight and locked together. And oh, did I mention there is absolutely 0 stickers? Like, there was 138 stickers you had to put onto Fortress. There was not, that was Triptychon. There was like 138, and then Fort Max was like a little bit over 100. And it was just getting these little hard to reach spots that you just, it was really rough trying to get into that. But I want to get this guy back around here. Let me pause for a moment, get some bots in here for, you know, some dramatic effect to scale with his Scorpion mode. Hang on one moment. Once again, we are joined by Siege, War for Cybertron, Jetfire, Earthrise Optimus Prime, Dirge, trying to help out Scorponok, and Scrounge, laying down a couple of blaster shots in his face there. Alright, so let me get into final mode, give you my final thoughts and impressions with this guy. Thank you again. Just visit my description there and the links below it, and make sure to check out Think Media, check out Comic Envy. Again, I thank them both, as they've both been huge in my life, and this is the last little bit of the summer, and has let summer have a lot more fun meaning to me. Thanks again, guys, and here is the final mode. And as promised, here is the base mode. I got the blast effects on each of the towers there. I got a headless robot here because the little head is supposed to be that guy's head. So let's take a quick look at that for a moment. Uh-oh. Zarek will peg into a couple of spots there. There's not a whole lot to Zarek. As you go through there and look at him, he's got some paint and whatnot. You simply flip it down, it becomes the head of that guy right there. Give me just a second. Boom, now you got Mega Zarek. Mega Zarek is pretty impressive figure in himself. Like I said, I never did have the original, so having this guy in hand is just really awesome. He's kind of plain there in the chest, and you can see his head robot bits in the back there, but definitely another headmaster. And I didn't have to put any of the stickers on there because it's so well painted and well established. I'm going to add some other bots and finishing thoughts here. Give me just a second more, please. And here's a parting shot with all the guys fighting Megazeric and his base there. And I just gotta say, guys, it's just a really fun time to be able to collect these figures, put them together in these neat little play sets and stuff. If you have young ones, it's fun to play with them too. My two kids have 17 and 15 have a little use for this stuff these days and think I'm pretty weird, but the truth is I just didn't really grow up past 15 and have a love for all things nerdy and geeky, especially my Transformers and my G.I. Joe. Love that Cobra Trooper there. The base itself is like, well, at least of my favorite modes, but I mean, for a little one, I mean, there's all kinds of little stuff and little pegs that you can take the little tiny dude off there and play, you know, with it. And I got my own little setup. Since I'm down here in the man cave, I'm going to pan over here really quick away from the review for just a moment and let you see that the man cave has got to be readjusted to make room for, and make another zip code for Scorponok there and the Decepticon side. With all that said and done, I really do love Scorponok. Good things come to those who wait. I'm 45 and I'm grateful they finally did make it, and grateful they kept putting out quality pieces everywhere. Every year they just get better and better, and that's one of the best Optimuses you can get for anybody or anyone. This is definitely a very fun Scorponok, funnest of the Titan figures, and thanks again for watching. You guys have an excellent and safe weekend. We're on Thursday night now, and to all our one, Yojo, thanks again to Think Media and Comic Envy. Y'all have a good night. Take care.